1 year ago today, many New Mexico businesses closed in-person activity because of COVID-19, and many counties have still not been able to reopen fully.
Today, rallies were held around the state, including in Las Cruces, asking the governor to finally reopen at full capacity. ABC7's Rachel Phillips joins us live with the story. Rachel.
Kate and JC, dozens gathered in Las Cruces protesting their freedoms and rights, which they say the governor has taken away from them for far too long. Some stood with signs hoping the governor would hear them, while others showed their support with a simple honk of the horn, with one goal in mind.
We're trying to show the governor that it's time to reopen New Mexico and that the lockdown isn't working.
We, the people, our voices have been silenced. And so we want to have representation. We want to have real meetings. We want to be able to exercise our rights. And so I think people are frustrated, and I'm one of them.
And he's not alone in being frustrated. Those who took to the streets asked for New Mexico to open fully and the lockdowns to end, to ban masks and open schools. Most of all, they say they wanted freedom. Freedom to choose, freedom to make their own decision, and freedom for the public to take responsibility for themselves.
We want to live freely and not be dictated by government that strips our rights. So we're taking a stance.
It's been tragic. The other states around us are open, and there's no difference in the numbers, but you don't hear that from our governor, and it's time for us to open up.
We're going to highlight states that have minimal business restrictions in green. Texas is green because it's open at 100% and there's no mask mandate in place. Arizona has never had a statewide mask mandate and there's no occupancy limit, so it's also in green. We've got Colorado in a soft green because in just 2 weeks they plan to ease the statewide mask mandate and bars can open next week. Some areas also won't have any limits on dining capacity. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham credits her restrictions with saving lives.
We know how valuable and important it is if we're going to save more New Mexico lives. We're going to keep more people out of New Mexico hospitals, and we're going to reduce the rate of transmission in the state.
But these New Mexicans say it was at the expense of their freedom.
We want to feel like we're human again. And for the past year, we've been so isolated.
Give us a chance to live again.
And Kate and JC, the governor has not yet returned ABC7's request for comment on these rallies, but before issuing those restrictions a year ago, the governor said she will use every tool and resource to keep New Mexicans safe. Reporting live, Rachel Phillips, ABC7.
Rachel, thank you. Let's look at where New Mexico counties stand now in the state's red to green framework. You could see that Doña Ana County recently moved to the yellow category, meaning indoor dining is allowed at 33% capacity. However, bars, clubs, and theaters must remain closed. In El Paso, for contrast, all businesses can operate at full capacity.